Hi, I'm Dave Marsland of Cardiff Theosophical Society. This quick blast of Theosophy is about the Brothers of the Shadow and is taken from H.P. Blavatsky's book Isis Unveiled, the chapter entitled Cyclic Phenomena. After the death of the depraved and the wicked, the critical moment arrives. If during the ultimate and desperate effort of the inner self to reunite itself with the faintly glimmering ray of its divine parent is neglected, and if this ray is allowed to be more and more shut out by the thickening crust of matter, the soul, once freed from the body, follows its earthly attractions and is magnetically drawn into and held within the dense fogs of the material atmosphere. Then it begins to sink lower and lower, until it finds itself, when returned to consciousness, in what the ancients called Hades. The annihilation of such a soul is never instantaneous. It may last centuries, perhaps, for nature never proceeds by jumps and starts, and the astral soul being formed of elements, the law of evolution must bide its time. Then begins the fearful law of compensation, the yin-yuan of the Buddhists. This class of spirits is called the terrestrial or earthly elementary, to contradistinction to other classes. In the East they are known as the Brothers of the Shadow, cunning, low, vindictive, and seeking to retaliate upon humanity for their sufferings. They become, until final annihilation, vampires, ghouls, and prominent actors. These are the leading stars on the great spiritual stage of materialization, which phenomena they perform with the help of the more intelligent of the genuine-born elemental creatures, which hover around and welcome them with delight in their own spheres. I will add a note here that the term Brothers of the Shadow is also used by William Quan Judge in his book Vernal Blooms, in the chapter entitled Conversations on Occultism. I've also covered this in another posting on YouTube entitled Classes of Elementals as described by William Quan Judge. Please note that all my quick blasts of Theosophy are presented as ideas for consideration. Thank you.